last part, which I guess is part E in our lab handout, is a parallel circuit. You can see I've got the battery right here. This is my junction or node. We're going to resistor 1, which I made the 47 ohm resistor that we've picked up in the last part. And then resistor 2 here is the unknown resistor, the brown one. Okay, junction. So we expect current to split right there to 47 ohm and over to the unknown resistor. And then on the other side, the two come together and they reconnect at another junction on the far side, and then they go back to the battery, which somehow disconnected itself. I've got 3 current sensors for this one. I'm going to use the third current sensor to measure the current leaving the battery, and I'll show you how you have to hook that up. As we said before, you actually have, in order to hook a current sensor up, you got to break the circuit and then reconnect it with the current sensor in series. And if you come over here, you can see current 3, the current leaving the battery, is down there in green. Okay, and next I'm going to disconnect, we'll have to hold on here, and reconnect current 1. And current 1 is going to resistor 1, the 47 ohm resistor. So let me get that hooked back up. And this junction is getting a little bit complicated, isn't it? Let's hook. All right, so there's that. That needs to come to here. And then I've got to reconnect resistor 2, and so I put in, and yes, if you come on over, current 1 is now is reading a value. And the last thing I need to do is put in current sensor 3 before the unknown resistor. That one will be a little easier to do. I can just disconnect right here. And hopefully the weight of it won't fall off the table. Put current sensor 2 right in there. And now this is a good picture because the hope is that current 1 added to current 2 is current 3. And I can see it's not. And so the question is, why not? That looks a little better. Okay, now it looks like it is current 1 plus current 2 should be equal to current 3, which is what we expect to happen at the junction. All right, one other thing we want to do before we call it quits, and oh, by the way, this is slightly different from the way the lab handout is doing. I have 3 current sensors. You wouldn't have had 3 current sensors had we been doing this in Dunning Hall. You would have only had 2. You would have had to move them around. I didn't do it. Actually, do it that way. It makes it a little better for you because you just read it all off at once. Now we're going to use the voltmeter to check something we believe about voltages for parallel circuits. And let's recheck our battery voltage that we've had all along. Okay, and looks like we've kind of depleted some of our battery here. We were at 2.3, 2.4 volts before. Now it's about 2.17. Okay, next look. All right, we're going to try that again. This time we'll take out the current sensors so they're not interfering with us and I don't inadvertently disconnect something. And what we believe about a parallel circuit is the potential across all 3 elements should be the same. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is get that battery voltage again, which was somewhere around 2.18 volts. Okay, then I want to measure the potential across resistor 1, the 47 ohm resistor, and I get about 2.1 volts. And then this is what I was trying to do the last time, and I disconnected something incorrectly. The unknown resistor right here. And sure enough, interesting, because I'm stretching it out a little bit. This one, there it is, it's a little less for some reason, about 2.07 volts. Okay, and that's the unknown resistor. That's it. You expect those 3 numbers to be the same. In this case, they were pretty close though.